Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Kevin Marshall, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Clark. Cantrell, he will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, number 5.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Stepping into the box, Beckett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Marshall has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Amari Dionis.
At the plate, Amari Dionis, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Standing in now, Morgan Finley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch, and this one's too far inside, ball 2. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Dionis is off at first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Just keeping him close. The 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Slow little roller to third. Gonna be a tough play on the second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Humberto Mejia, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Now batting, Will Haller. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Will
Here's the pitch.
Haller.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. He's taken high above the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping up now, Darren Cope. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Avellino is there for it. 1 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Calzado.
Now at the plate, Cade Calzado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch. Runner at first here, one man out. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on to first, and there were two down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Jake Gathright, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Gathright is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Two and two.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
.23 pitches already here in the first inning. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next for Milwaukee, Chandler Shepard. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Chandler Shepard.
He's set and the pitch.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The first baseman.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now, Abiatel Avelino, as he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now. Down the third baseline. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
That is set. The third baseman, number 89.
Standing in, Manolo Kapua. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike one. Kapua, just a 19-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. This is foul right side.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Pitch is popped up. Verhoeven is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Mason Wall, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count even now at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
2-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Nolan Long. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now at the plate, Sidney Verhoeven. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way.
Ball one.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Two and one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Swing and a laser off into foul territory. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 3-2 one more time. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On the ground near home. He's got to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Shinji Kato. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Shinji Kato.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Humberto Mejia, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Down and away, ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box now, Clark Cantrell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Outside, 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Beckett would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in. At the plate, Beckett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. From the stretch. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
In now, Murray Dionis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Cantrell isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Morgan Finley. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Comes set, the 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 1 and the Mets nothing. Coming to the plate now, Alejandro Aragon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Aragon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Kevin Marshall, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Will Haller, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They still trail 1-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in now for the Brewers, Chandler Shepard. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled away. Line toward the gap in left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box, Abiatel Avellino. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Manolo Kopua comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Shinji Kato.
Stepping in, Shinji Kato. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Long retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Darren Cope. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see two starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. At the plate, Cade. Calzado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Calzado, just 18 years old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
To the plate now, Jake Gathright. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Softly hit out to short. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1-0. Settling in now, Humberto Mejia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, number 77.
He's set. Here it comes. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, number 5.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Clark Cantrell. First delivery to him on the way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. Ready once again, Beckett. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate now, Mason Wall. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So now to the plate, Nolan Long. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
High in the air out to center field. Quinones is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Alejandro Aragon.
Next up for New York, Alejandro Aragon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Inside, ball 1.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Here's the 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Murray Dionis. First pitch of the at-bat.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and two, here it comes. And he popped him up. Haller in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here's another 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
What a
fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch, or this hitter's got to put something in play, because the guys up in the booth are getting tired. We're going to need a cup of coffee after this AB.
The next 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Rincon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 10, Carlos Rincon.
Jorge Valderrama come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Nobody out, runner on first. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Aaron Gore takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 34, Aaron Gore.
Chandler. Shepard. Carlos Herrera will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Now the double steal is on here. In there. Now the throw. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Hernandez has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Logan Davidson is also into the game as he takes over at short. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Felipe Florival is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Yerman Mercedes is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Jermaine DiBiase is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
A defensive change for the Mets.
Joseph Shaw is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lined hard toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
So striding in, Abiatel Avellino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way outside. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
A man at third with 1 away. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Manolo Kopua, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 1-1 home.
8-2. Ball. I got to count 2-2.
Men on third with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Brewers are out in front 2-0. Carlos Rincon stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field. Jorge Valderrama will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. Carlos Herrera is the new shortstop as he stays in the game. After entering as a pinch hitter. Sherton Apostle has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Tim Haight is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Now playing left field, number 1.
Pereira is also into the ball game now as he takes.
For the Brewers. Now playing second base, number 54.
Number 40 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 40.
from the stretch. Here's the 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A pause, and the 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Hernandez, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. The 1-0 home.
Nope. Outside.
1 out, nobody on. Two and 1 now. Avellino is over to take a look at it, and that's going to land foul. The 2-1 on its way.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Logan Davidson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's running a pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 1-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
One out and a runner on second base. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Jermaine DiBiase, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So a big moment here, and standing in Jermaine DiBiase, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Skied into straightaway right. Valderrama is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 1, Jake Gathright.
Now at the plate, Jake Gathright. To see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
He is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Jay Bloom, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. In now, Yerman Mercedes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Now the pitch.
Ball. Down.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Groom, only 20 years old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. And New York's taken a 3-2 lead. Ready for another shot now. Shinji Kato. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
To the plate now, Jay Groom. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Shaw is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready now, Tim Cate. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's set, and the pitch. Cate stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Sean Duncan comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 0, Sean Duncan.
plate now, Pereira. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
1-0.
Still only one out in the inning.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Into the box, Carlos Rincon. First delivery to him on the way. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runner at second here with one man out. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
No strike.
And that's over. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Jorge Valderrama.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Valderrama. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 0-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
From the stretch, the 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now a 4-3 Milwaukee lead. Digging in, Felipe Florival. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball back up there.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Joseph Shaw, as he'll take a look at ball one. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Alejandro Aragon. Here comes the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runner back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here he comes on 2-0. That's a strike to throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. One out and a runner on second base. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Kevin Lennox takes the ball from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 55, Kevin Lennox.
Stepping in now, Sean Duncan. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1. Here's the pitch. 2-2. Fastball well outside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Kate is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping up to the plate, Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Valderrama is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-4 New York. Philip Pasquarella comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Leading off the inning, Carlos Herrera, and they'll need him to get something going. On here. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Ferreira bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in now, Abiatel Avellino, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Standing in now, Sherton Apostle, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
One out, one on in a 1-run game. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Shinji Kato will be next. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit hard to short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Shinji Kato.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Shinji Kato, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit high and deep to right center. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Number 34.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box, Kevin Lennox, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. So striding forward now, Logan Davidson. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Striding into the box, Jermaine DiBiase. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Park in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Yusniel Alfonseca is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
fielder, Gathright.
At the plate, Jake Gathright, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2-1, here it is. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So digging in now, Yerman Mercedes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Still only 1 out in the inning. This one's chopped to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Florival.
So coming to the plate, Felipe Florival. The pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder. Joseph Shaw would be next. And a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The first baseman, number 23, Joseph Shaw.
Standing in, Joseph Shaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's now 7-5. Johnny Lassiter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Johnny Lassiter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tim Haight. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. He swung on and missed for strike number 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Pereira. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a liner, but foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So now to the plate, Carlos Rincon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And 2, here it is. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Valderrama. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. In there, strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Two out with a man at first. The Brewers down to their final strike. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And it's fouled away. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. A runner on first with two away. And another foul ball.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jared Smith gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us